People are buying books like crazy right now as Christmas approaches. You take a look at your sister's wish list and realize that she wants a bunch of books that came out this year. No problem. You click on the first link, it's a hardcover, Sally Rooney's latest, Intermezzo. And holy shiitake mushrooms, it's nearly $30. Looks like she's only getting one book this year. You click available formats, there's only hardcover, audiobook, and ebook. Why no paperback? That's what I'd like to examine further in today's video. Some books historically have only come in hardcover, like academic books. You know those math and social studies books you had to lug around school? But there are other books that are just meant to come in hardcover, like this ultimate visual history of Power Rangers. It's just exquisite. Let me give you a peek inside. I mean, Trakina can only go in a hardcover, baby. But why is most fiction published in hardcover and then a year later it comes out in paperback? They're significantly pricier, and if you want to get into a good story that's just come out, you're probably going to have to wait a while if you want to pay less than $20. Take The Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins, for example. It had been years since she had written a Hunger Games book, and I was not about to wait to read it. It basically all boils down to publishers wanting to squeeze as much money out of readers as they can. A hardcover is made with a rigid protective cover that is bound very much like a paperback, which allows it to lay flat when open. They're more durable than paperbacks and prettier looking, but on the manufacturing side, they don't cost all that much more to make. Visually, they're more luxurious and collector-worthy than paperbacks. The biggest advantage, I think, is not the physical construction, but the exclusivity. Pre-ordering or buying a book as soon as it comes out allows you to be one of the first to read, and therefore can participate in the hype train online that inevitably follows. I mean, do you really want to wait a year to find out what happens to that assassin and the dragons? And that other guy that can't stop pushing up on her? I'm alluding to Akatar, but I'd never even read it. But choosing to release first on hardcover is rarely an author decision. They may not even be given a choice. While this is rare, depending on the success of the author, the publisher may choose to release the hardcover and paperback at the same time. This just happened when Brandon Sanderson's 5th book in the Stormlight Archive, Wind and Truth, was released at the beginning of December in both paperback and hardcover. His previous books have done extraordinarily well, so I doubt that this was a gamble for his publisher. Honestly, it was probably a no-brainer. By doing this, fans may spend even more with that publisher and with that author on the title, as they might buy both editions if they're hardcore collectors. Cha-ching! That's all the publishers here. They don't care what book of the series it is. They don't care what kind of materials it's made out of. They just hear the sound of the check clearing and say, all right, when's book 6 coming? Hardcovers may be long-lasting and look prettier on a shelf, but in my opinion, the reading experience of a paperback is much better. Listen, I've been warming up to hardcovers ever since I got a library card about a month ago. And the use of something that will hold it open like a flip clip makes the experience really enjoyable. But depending on the length of the book, sometimes I feel like I'm already getting early onset arthritis from holding that heavy-ass book. They're big and clunky, hard and sharp. And sometimes I want to fold my book back and really channel the inner bookish bitch inside me. So there's the answer. As with most things, it boils down to money. I will say I do appreciate when publishers release special or collector's editions of hardcovers. If we buy hardcovers when the book publishes, we're telling publishers, we like this author, we like this subject matter, and that will hopefully support the author in royalties, and send a message to publishers about what books they should release in the future. What should they put their money behind? So the next time an author you like puts a book up for pre-order, order it. It tells the publisher that people are anticipating this title, and in turn, they'll print more. And in turn, they'll make sure the author, the artist, has enough money to live on to write the next book. As for me, I just started Dawn by Octavia E. Butler, the first in a trilogy. Let me know what you're reading in the comments below. Mahalo for watching. I hope I've inspired you to read something today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.